What's good? I trained my biceps to failure for the first time today. And I gotta say, I've got some mixed feelings about it. We'll get into that at the end of the workout. So I decided as a warm-up to grab the 20-pound weights. I felt like this was a good starting point. I did 2 sets of 20 just standing bicep curls. I knew this was a weight that I could get away with. I normally top out at around 30 to 35 when I'm doing my usual 3 sets of 12. So as a warm-up, this just seemed right. Dude, when I first started lifting, my bicep curls topped out at 20. So the fact that now my warm-up is 40 reps of 20, I'm happy with that. In real talk, I actually really enjoyed it. Usually I do some stretching and things like that to warm up, but I recently learned about using strength training to warm up for strength training, and I think I'm actually gonna stick with that for a little bit. I didn't just do the bicep curls, I also went over to the Smith machine and did these pseudo pull-up looking things just to get the rest of the upper body warmed up. I wasn't sure how I was gonna take going to failure, so just wanted to double check, make sure everything was all right and good. I've had some people find me really annoying. Any hooser, the number I gave myself was 3. That'd be doing 3 sets of incline bicep curls to failure. I've never done anything like this before, so again, I started off with the 20s. The footage you're seeing here is a combination of 20s and 25s. That being said, this was the result at the end of the last set. You know what sucks? That was not to failure. There's like a mental thing you gotta get past. It felt like failure, but I definitely feel like I had more reps than that in the tank. I probably hit somewhere around 25 to 30. I'm not really sure. I wasn't really counting. Man, that's pretty psychologically involved. Now, I personally like to gauge my workouts based on how my body is feeling, and I really felt like I could just do a little bit more of the bicep curls, so I grabbed the 30s, and I believe this was a set of 12 for standing bicep curls. Got a really nice pump on after that. That being said, I like to do a minimum of 2 movements whenever I'm doing strength, so I use the cable machine for that, and I do these standing bicep curls. The reason why I like these so much is because you're getting the full extension on the way down. Countless fitness YouTubers that I have seen have recommended getting a full stretch. Dr. Mike from Renaissance Periodization, I think I said that right. He's a prime example of that. All of his exercises tend to focus on getting a full stretch, so that's what I try to focus on as well if I can. Now here's the interesting part about training to failure that I noticed personally for myself. As everybody knows, there's like a million different takes on every topic you could imagine on the internet, and strength training is no exception. So often I think we look at people that we admire that we forget to take an individual approach. The amount of times I've seen train until failure, got it. The amount of times that I've seen that, it's too many to count. But we have to look at the individual aspect. So for me, I have a lot of herniated discs. Joint-wise, I'm not the best. I've got arthritis. Even though I'm only 29, there's a lot going on with me. So training to failure actually made it to where I could not move on to the back section of my back and bicep day. Simply put, my joints did not feel good at all. My biceps have a great pump, don't get me wrong, which means I definitely do need to increase some intensity from the 3 sets of 12 that I have been doing. For a while, it's been 3 sets of 12, 20s, 25s, and 30s. I think I may need to do just more reps, but maybe not necessarily go until failure. I need to find that sweet spot between pushing myself, pushing for growth, getting them muscles to kind of tear just a little bit. We want to burn calories throughout the day, but I'm not trying to hurt myself, you know what I mean? And I think that's all we can ask for ourselves. Find the point where we're getting results, but don't push it too far to where you hurt yourself. Now, I did hurt myself in more ways than one today. This one hurt me in the emotions. I decided to start using the InBody again, which is this body scanner that scans your body fat, your muscle mass, everything. And then it prints out your results on a fancy sheet of paper like so. Yeah, this thing called me fat, guys. But that's okay. It just means we have room to improve. I actually created an account on it, so it's gonna help track my progress. So to give you an idea, in the last 2 days, I went from 251.4 to 252.1. We don't wanna see that, but it also says I gained a pound of muscle. There's no way I gained a pound of muscle in 48 hours. but this still gives us a good indication of what's going on overall. I'm excited to track this. I'm going to give you guys updates every week. What I'm trying to do right now is 3 long form videos a week. One of them is going to be a workout and a status update on my overall health. I'll try to make it as entertaining as I can. The other one, I am becoming a nutrition coach, a personal trainer, and a corrective exercise specialist. I just started that. I'm going to document the entire thing. I'm really looking forward to doing that. And then for those of you that are still watching, I did this thing called Building a Better Me. It was this vlog I was trying out, and it just had to do with any issues that you're having, if it's physical, if it's involving substance abuse. Like, I want this to be a place where people can kind of work through that, because I'm certainly working through that myself. I'm almost 7 months sober from alcohol, which is great. I do want to keep that a part of this channel. So a video a week for my personal fitness progress, a video a week just going down the path of doing this professionally one day, and then I'll have other videos that are literally just about things that are making my life better, engaging with you to see what's making your life better. Any little way that we can every day improve our mental wellness, our physical wellness. That's really all I'm trying to do here. Really all I'm trying to do. It's complicated. It's a complicated subject. Sincerely though, I'm going to try to cover all the bases of chasing a dream, accomplishing goals, just making my life better in any way possible. And maybe by me doing it, other people will be encouraged to do the same. And I think that would be freaking awesome. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed my content and would like to see more of it, please engage in the comments, drop a like, and if you feel it worthy, subscribing always helps as well. I cover a lot of topics around life improvement while actively trying to better myself in the process, and I would love to have you along for the ride. Stay happy, stay healthy, have a great day.